What is rock and roll? It's been debated for centuries, and all that we're sure of is exactly the definition of what it is. Andrew Cole defines it by using 4/4 time, a strong backbeat, a strong rolling rhythm, a blues scales melody, and an electric guitar. Rock and roll wasn't just rock and roll. It combined other music within it, like the blues scale and the backbeat from gospel music, the 4/4 time from jazz. The actual term rock and roll was from an early song that radio show personality Alan Freed came up with. According to some sources, it all started in the 1950s when it really began to make a scene. Between the years 1952 and 1953, rock and roll was known for the sappy ballads that were usually sung by teenaged crooners, but it wasn't until the youth figured out that there was something more. Youth discovered that there were more up-tempo songs on the B-sides of records, and it was at that point that it quickly spread across the US and England. The phrase rock and roll became a household name for everybody under the age of 25. And it didn't take long for the industry to pick up on this new trend. By 1954, it was even more popular, and Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock was proclaimed to be the first rock and roll hit to ever hit the Billboard charts. It was also around this time that rock and roll exploded into this sudden emergence that rock and roll was created in 1954. In a way, it's easy to believe, especially since in July of that year, a 19-year-old showed up in Sun Studios claiming to record an album for his mother. It was his first attempt, and he succeeded, and it was at that time that the incredible Elvis Presley was discovered. Most people claim that this time period is when rock and roll really began. During the late 1950s, that rumor became a fact, and its popularity became worldwide. The youth enjoyed this new era, but the parents became appalled, claiming it was the devil's music. The youth, as always, didn't listen to the older generations, and music started to combine races, music, and cultures to make coping a lot easier for everybody. Rock and roll isn't music to dance by. It creates a big impact on the music industry today. It combines all parts of our lives to form one universal language. In 2004, America and the music industry celebrated the 50th anniversary of what we became to know as the birth of rock and roll. We still don't know the whole truth, though, as to when or how this started. What we know is based on all rumors and facts, so it seems to be a debate that will continue through the years with a question left unanswered.